Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Uncle Lander. Alan Wake continuation of my first playthrough. On the last episode, Barry cut out the most important NPCs, the most important
Someone
actors,
had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
the most important actors in the game, and also ambushes, which I sincerely believe the ambushes are starting to become probably one of the bigger flaws of this game. If I could be honest, I'm really not the biggest fan of just getting ambushed by several enemies at the same time. It just becomes a little bit tedious to deal with after a while. But now I have a higher goal. I have the coffee. I need to get that coffee. Let me get that coffee. There we go, another one. To get a remaster, I will need to pay like $25 on it on Epic Store, because the remaster of this game is Epic exclusive. Which, I don't know, I don't really like. I do understand why exclusivity exists, but in case of remasters, it just shouldn't. The remaster should not be just exclusives. Sorry, the remaster should not be an exclusive title to a specific platform. That is my opinion. If you want to make something exclusive, just make the entire game exclusive, and specifically for that one thing. Oh god. Ow. Yeah, there's that guy right behind that. There's more than one guy right behind that. Oh shit. And they're all tossers. Ow. You know, it would be better if the forced blur. Jesus Christ. I think it would be better if I didn't have the... Dude, allow me to fucking move before attacking. Like, this is not Resident Evil 4 fucking remake. Honestly, just give a man a break with this goddamn combat. Yeah, the game simply... Okay, yeah, the game simply decided not to give me enough ammunition. That's lovely. I love it. Yeah, with constant tossers and constant chasing enemies. Yeah, sure. What could possibly go wrong? How about giving me a fucking break? That would be just amazing. From constant assholes ambushing from behind all the time. And not even being able to, like, I don't know, have a rear view on who is attacking from which direction. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure, game. Sure. Whatever you say. Why are you not dodging? Why are you not moving? For fuck's sake. I would like to see enemies like from further away instead of the last second where they're actually doing the attack. And it's pretty much impossible to dodge or do any fucking anything. Fair and balanced. Yeah, fair and balanced. Yeah. Fair and balanced.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
But somebody's having a good time. Then again, it's also that entire ambush was probably kind of my fault. Because I could use the flare to slow them down, and I didn't.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Oh, that's a different guy. Okay.
To the farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Are you gonna... he's dead. So the guy that I have found earlier in the... Not in the hospital, but in the institute? How would you call it? I forgot the word right now. That was not the painter, it was somebody else. That's the guy that was in prison. The painting guy was not the guy... Ooh, that's bright.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die.
And endless ambushes. And also the Alan Wake cutout. We need to remember about the Alan Wake cutout. We need to protect it. Alan Wake cutout needs to be protected by all costs. Without that, we cannot get a good ending.
Danny, huh?
What's left of Danny?
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I don't like this basement. It looks like another... Oh my god, another ambush area. I'm probably just jinxing it right now. Alright, flashbangs. That's cool, that's cool. It's only single flashbang. Okay, so I need to figure out a good moment to use it. Because if I'm gonna use it too soon, then I'm gonna get myself in a heap of trouble. Let me check that camera before I'm gonna drive the car. And just a shite. It's just a shiter. Okay, so the arrow is pointing on to either the outside of the house or something behind the house. Pick up manuscript. Okay, yes, manuscript, obviously.
The front door was locked.
It's all over now. Door's locked. Is there like another thing over here? Something? No, no coffee? I cannot get any more coffee? No more coffee. The pot is empty. I need to make some more coffee in the pot. I'm just gonna drive. I think that arrow was to only show where they possibly one of the manuscripts are.
If Barry
That's my
wasn't up
assumption.
there, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself.
Whoa, there we go.
Was Barry.
There it goes. One of the most important items in the game. Coffee. I do need to see if Alan Wake coffee thermos is available to purchase somewhere. Well, first of all, I need one that is like big, like 1 liter one for myself and for the winter. I'm probably need to go that way, but the little house might hold some supplies. And I am actually tempted, so I'm gonna go for that. Hello. I'll take that. The more batteries, the merrier. Pistol rounds. Heck yes. And the breathing. Another flashbang. English, by the way. 3 flashbangs in total right now. Which gives me a little bit more flexibility, but not too much. Flashbacks, once they get a contact with the enemy, they're just absolutely amazing. And I love them dearly. They're functioning kind of like Molotovs. In a way that when they're gonna get in touch in majority of the surfaces, they just explode. And they just evaporate all the enemies. Or at least deal a heavy amount of damage. Flares are great in keeping enemies at bay. And one thing that I can truly say is I am not using them enough because I'm trying to be so stingy about either hunting rifle or shotgun, huh? Hunting rifle. Yes. But because I'm being so very stingy about how I'm using my resources, therefore I'm just not using them, and I really should not really care about it that much. This game so far gave me all the resources whenever I needed them. So I think it is also my fault that I'm not using resources when the game offers me them.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Yeah, hope you're all warm. After all, it's pretty cold right now. I need to start using a chimney too. Thank God I actually thought about it, like in real life. It's a good thing that I actually put a little thought about it and actually hired somebody to like rebuild my chimney in my house. Ow. Rude. Rude. Oh my God. They're actually attacking twice. I'm gonna drive this. Excuse me. Get blinded. Bye, bitch. I'm leaving. It's a good thing that I have freaking did that chimney rebuilding thing. Roadkill. I don't want to think what would happen if I didn't rebuild that chimney this year. Oh wait, I know what would happen. My ass would be freezing. Duh. Roadkill. I love my job. Let me guess. That's enough of this car. You served me well. You served me well. Now you're smoking. Well, maybe it's not even that. Maybe the passage. Yeah, it's a very thin passage. Almost unnoticeable. Any coffee behind the yarns? So behind. Oh yeah, there is behind me. Oh hell no. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This is why I don't trust farm equipment. This is exactly the reason. Because suddenly, just out of nowhere, just gets possessed and start attacking me. I'm just looking for my waifu. Is this actually the only way in? I don't believe that. Or at least I do not want to believe that. I'm just gonna go down. Okay, checkpoint reached. Large open area. And the coffee in the distance. I'm going for that coffee. I sincerely believe this is like an, you know, the typical scene for an. Those are fireworks. Are those fireworks? I suspect a possible tip about something that's gonna happen in this huge ass area. Because fireworks, if fireworks explode, they're producing light. So there is a huge chance the fireworks are gonna play a key role in what is gonna happen in the next like 10-15 minutes. Ooh, hello. Flashbangs. Sure, sure. Oh, you tried to toss that. Okay, that's my fault. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the mom is a fucking hole. Yeah, that slime was definitely on me. I basically pressed the button way too late. Like, the dodging mechanic is not really that bad. Like, 90% of the time, it works perfectly fine. But I will not deny the fact that I got hit a lot of times for not really any good reason.
Until I saw the stage.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Yeah, you better do it fast then, boy. Ooh, heavy duty. Yoink.
Yes! Here we go! Ow! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! God damn it!
Hold on, let me get the flashbang because there's getting a lot of them, and I can. I want to. Dodge! Fucking dodge, man!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
That was nice. No, I'm gonna stick with the rifle.
Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, promise!
Copyright, I'm gonna get striked. Stay in the. What the hell do you think I'm doing?
Please, please, please!
Yeah, I noticed that guy. It was just too late. Flashbang. Lovely.
Awesome moment of our entire life!
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it!
that was fun. That was actually fun.
That was awesome!
It
Bright
was.
Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
I actually really enjoyed that. Like, it was cool. It was cool. Even though I don't say it because I'm still like in the zone. I'm still in the focus. But it was fun. I can only hope that the YouTube video is not gonna get copyrighted, because God knows it actually is.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I managed to avoid like the muted video on the Twitch though, which is surprising.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Yes. You need to... It's true. You need to protect the Alan Wake cutout, because otherwise you are not gonna get a good ending plus. Remember that, Chad. Remember that. It's cutout or nothing. Finding wife, secondary option. Protecting the cutout. That's the right thing to do. And someone tells me I'm gonna have to like get over there soon. I like how they have this little joke running in the game with the cutout and it's just going on with it.
Hey, I think Alan
Oh,
Wake here
shit.
has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Me.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Me. I think I noticed the page over there. Hold on, let me go for it. I think it's a page. Yeah, it is a page. I was right. Who needs a wife when one has a cutout? Exactly. You don't need anything else. You're good. I can guarantee you that this cutout is gonna pull up a freaking Desert Eagle during the final boss fight and kill the final boss fight and steal the wife from me. Because the cutout is so cool. Ah, fall damage. How could I forget that this game has one? I don't really think that it's a like necessary thing to have in this game, but okay.
They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how
Coffee.
come I never heard of these guys before?
Let me get some coffee. I have
This
some
from the
coffee.
guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Hey, Ruchi, have I played Silent Hill 4? I tried. That game just doesn't run. Every single time I tried to like minimize Silent Hill 4, it actually started to stall my PC. Like it started to make it run slower all the time. So I basically decided to not play it. I wanted to give it another try, even though I played it years ago. I did not like it, but now that I'm older, I will probably get a new perspective. It basically did not want to run for me good. So
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
I basically decided to, if it doesn't run good on my PC, then I decided to be like, screw it, whatever. It's one of those games that I'm probably never gonna be able to play unless I'm gonna get the original PlayStation 2 copy and just blast it through the emulator. The Old Gods of Asgard, 1975 Ragnarok tour. Beawed by Celestial Wrath of Fury, April 11 Seattle, April 13 Bakersfield, 14 Longs Beach, 17 New York. These guys are getting around. May 1 Baton Rouge, LA. These guys were getting around, man. I genuinely want to play it in like it's. Get out of here, Stalker. I genuinely wanted to give it like an honest and fair try. Ow! Ambush enemies with multiple attacks like this, you prick. But nah. All gods let's get Poets of Fall. Poets of the Fall. Huh. It definitely sounds like a good metal band or old metal band, but to be frank, it doesn't really ring any bells to me. I don't think he's alright.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Ah! Jesus, can you be any faster? The Max Payne 2 song, Late Goodbye. Well, I never played Max Payne, so I know very little. For the game that just won't run for no apparent reason is the Oblivion Remaster on Steam. Worst money I spent. Well, because you have bought the game, but you could not play it for at least... Because you haven't played it for 2 hours, I think you're able to ask for a refund.
Sleep.
Oh, TV show.
We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and oblivion. But dreams have a way of forcing themselves into waking life, or vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams. We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
And that was another episode of Night Springs. Totally not a reference to the Twilight Zone. You can because you bought the CD key on a separate platform? Well, then yes, yeah, that would be true. Then you're kind of screwed in that case. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, man. I played through Oblivion Remastered and I couldn't get myself to beat the 100% of the game. I didn't even touch the Shivering Isles DLC, which would be like the cake, basically the best thing on the planet. But I just got burned out on Oblivion. Like the moment I finished Mehrunes Razor and Knights of the Nine, I just did not feel like I want to play that game anymore and just stopped. And honestly, I do not regret it. I'm gonna wait for the game to get some more mods and then I'm gonna do another run. At least on the plus side, I have recorded a... And the car? Oh god. Yeah, that should keep you guys away from me for a little bit. Okay, that's gonna give me time to reload. Lovely. Beautiful. I wonder where Barry went. Hope he's safe. I hope the cardboard is safe. Like, forget Barry, the cardboard. That's the essence. That's the thing. The cardboard needs to be protected at all times. It's a good call. Mods will make it a fresher. I'm not sure if they're gonna make it like the freshest experience, right? But I'm thinking that basically by that time there are gonna be more mods probably ported from the original Oblivion. You know, mods like backpacks, maybe different armors, more armors, maybe more enemies, you know, that kind of stuff.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey,
Yeah.
find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
A way out of here, huh? Isn't this a distillery? I think it is a distillery.
Be careful, Al!
What if I don't want to be careful? What if I'm reckless? Yeah, this game gives me a lot of shotgun shells, almost as if I should have a shotgun here more than a rifle. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you?
Whoa! You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
I'm very good. All for coffee. Delicious coffee. Precious coffee. Caffeinum. Isn't that the heavy duty? Yeah, it's a heavy duty lantern. I already have it. Yep, just gave me additional battery. Right, let me listen to the radio.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but
We got all the radio conversations done.
Deputies
Nice.
Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Run from the music, run from the copyright claim! Ah, who am I kidding? YouTube is gonna copyright claim the living shit out of those videos. The posting when it comes to Alan Wake, I'm 100% sure of it too.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
They had the goods? Define goods. Okay, that's the maximum. Yeah, something tells me that I'm really getting very close to the end of the game. So something in the back of my head really won't...
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope. There is no kidding, only Zul. Get wrecked. Right, maximum ammo. I also want to finish this game today. Because tomorrow I could jump into I Am Not Human and figure out if I'm gonna like this game more. Because I watched somebody playing it, and it seems to be fun. A little bit different vibe from what I'm usually doing. Open the silo door. Oh shit. I was so eager to simply move into the main house that I totally forgot about Barry. Oops. Oopsie daisy. So that's not openable. Okay, so I went over here. Well, I cannot go underneath that. Do I need to go all the way around somehow? Probably. Is this gate? Yeah, this gate is closed. I cannot go through there. There we go. At least I have a suspicion that I'm pretty close. Like, okay, for people who have played this game before, how far am I into the game? Is it like, am I close, or am I still gonna have like a chapter or two? Right, that's a key. That's fine. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna consider that as a spoiler or anything. Just tell me if I'm close enough.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
Yeah, you sure you're gonna have to work together?
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna at least make space for one additional episode. Because I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be like the final episode. At least I think so.
Let's do this thing.
I could be wrong, for all I know. Old God knows the truth. Huh. I wish I could get that chainsaw. Okay, let me take a look around if there is an additional coffee mug or anything like this. Doesn't look like it. I said coffee mug. Coffee mugs for Muggy from Fallout New Vegas. The coffee thermos.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
There we go. Another one. Nice guitar. Nice axe. Examine.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out.
That's
but I was
that's a
sure I could
vinyl.
fix that at the fuse box.
Alan, that's a vinyl. Ooh, another coffee. The more coffees, the merrier.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Another axe.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Since I fixed the record.
Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Copyright claim.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Booze.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
That's my man. That's my man. Then again, looking for your wife while you hangover, not really the greatest thing ever.
Oh, we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though
you're a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by
Also,
you,
wasn't
no
that like
matter what.
essential for
Ever,
them
Al,
to
sure.
drink it because then they would
I'm
see
a
the truth?
writer, God damn it.
Fucking Alan
If
got
I
out.
just wanted to,
Oh god.
I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Mm-hmm. Barry just slipping on the floor. My man just cannot get any sleep, huh? Look at me, Alan.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remember being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
The big reveal.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving
then
after
he
her was the last
jumped,
vague
yes.
memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Which is true.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Which is so far so good and true.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and
Alice.
so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
That's the hag.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Okay, I need to pause this because we're gonna get ad breaks like very shortly. So people of the Twitches, enjoy the clips in the meantime. People of the YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, ring a bell, leave a comment. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Alan Wake.